Good morning, Facebook. Come on in. Good morning. Good morning. Give me one moment. I'm sharing on Periscope. Good morning. Come on in. We're going to go ahead and get started. Just one moment. Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. Broadcast on Twitter. All right. So, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And welcome to the Money Matters Morning Show, where we talk all things faith, finances, and the freedom of good credit. And I am Nefateria Robinson, and I'm a certified professional coach and author of this book, How to Act, Activate Your Faith, Commit to Your Plan, and Take Action that will change your life. And if you haven't got your copy, you can get your copy at bit.ly/how2ACT. For those who have already gotten their copy, thank you so very, very much. If you are a part of a book club, I would love to join your book club at one of your meetings. If you choose my book, I truly, truly appreciate it. Just reach out to me. So today we're talking about part 2, or are you playing by the rules? Yesterday I gave you 6 rules, financial rules that if you're 30 plus that you should be playing by. And today I'm going to continue on and giving you those rules. If you happen to miss yesterday's broadcast, feel free to watch the replay and you'll get those 6 rules. But we're going to go ahead and get started in the next set of rules that I will give you for today. Please tag and share. I truly, truly appreciate it. You can also follow me on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Periscope at Nefateria Robinson. Twitter, I am a little different. I'm ACT with Nef, and I thank you for that support. And also, you can catch these videos as well on YouTube. So let's get into today's broadcast. A little bit about me for those, this is your first time joining me and don't know much about me. I learned how to balance a checkbook in the 4th grade. And in case you're wondering, how did that happen? Well, what happened was my teacher had an assignment for us, and she was teaching us check writing skills. So she asked us to bring in gently used toys, and she basically auctioned these toys off, but we had to pay for them by check. And so what happened is I bid on 2 items, and when I went to pay for them via check, I realized that I didn't have enough money in my account. I even initially thought my math was wrong, and I was like, wait a minute, teacher, I need assistance. Something's not right here. And she basically told me at that point, good morning to you on Periscope, that, you know what, you have to make a decision. You don't have enough money in the bank to cover the 2 items that you want. Now you have to choose. And that was one of the many lessons that I learned at a young age about the importance of finances and knowing what you got and counting the cost. One of the first scriptures I learned from my mom, she used to walk around the house all the time talking about, oh, no man, nothing. Oh, no man, nothing. I was like, what is this woman talking about? And as I got older and started studying and establishing my own relationship with Christ, I realized she was talking about the scripture, Romans 13:8. Oh, no man, nothing but to love him, for he that have loveth had fulfilled the law. So I have taken those things throughout my life and applied it to my finances, because I'm a person that know that debt can steal your dream. Whether your dream is entrepreneurship, whether your dream is just a lower interest rate, or your dream is to buy a house. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? It's important to have your finances together. And that's why I get on here every weekday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, talking about faith, finances, and the freedom of good credit. So let's get into today's financial rules. So the next, number 7 is open up a Roth IRA. Good morning, sweetie. I'm going to be typing in here, so y'all have to bear with me. Well, I thought I was going to type, but something's going on with my computer. Here we go. So open up a Roth IRA, a Roth IRA. IRA stands for Individual Retirement Account. Don't solely rely on your company's retirement plan for you. Make sure you're establishing some things for yourself. Roth IRA is also a good tax shelter as well. Your income there gives you, by putting that income there, it gives you a retirement boost as well. So just make sure that you do. If you haven't established one, it's never too late. I established mine at the age of 25, but it's never too late to get one established. So check with your local bank, see what you got to do to get that established. I don't care if you're only putting $5 in there a month. Good for you, Lisa. I don't care if you're only putting $5 in a month. Just go ahead and establish something for yourself, and don't solely rely on your current company that you work for a retirement plan. If you're an entrepreneur, you definitely need to be putting something in place for retirement. Number 8, buy a house. Good for you, Lisa. Buy a house the right way. Good morning, Teresa, girl. How you doing? So number 8 is buy a house the right way. So, you know, if you haven't purchased a house before you're 30 plus and you purchased one at 30 plus, which is definitely nothing wrong with that, just don't get in over your head. You know, don't buy too much of a house. Don't try to get all the upgrades you know, that is available. That model home will suck you in every time. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for joining me on Periscope. I truly, truly appreciate it. You know, you don't want to be, you know, as I like to phrase it, house poor, if you will. You want to be able to have enough left over that you can still afford other things that may, you know, go wrong. When you get your own house, you're responsible for the maintenance and lawn care and just things of that nature. So you just want to be mindful. Just because you may qualify for a certain amount of money don't mean you need to max out that money when you purchase a home. So just be kind of mindful of those things. Even when, like, I purchased my first home, I try to keep my payments around what my rent was, you know, in an apartment at that time. So I knew I could be still something I can afford. All right, now, Periscope, I hear you. So, city country. Okay. Check my notes. Somebody said something on Periscope, it threw me off. Sorry, guys. Oh, so like I said, when I purchased my first house, I purchased it probably about 20 or 30 minutes from where I was staying with my parents, and we would consider it was the country because they hadn't had a lot of major stores established at that time and things like that. It took me probably about 45 minutes or an hour to get to work, but I was determined that I could get more house for my money if I went out further than the city of Raleigh. So I actually, if you're familiar with North Carolina, my first house was purchased in Clayton, North Carolina. And this is before, you know, they had a Walmart and all these other, you know, things of that nature. The nearest mall, you had to go to Smithfield Outlets at the time when I moved out that way. But they have since definitely grew up since that time, because it has definitely been many moons ago. But I was determined that I wanted to get a certain amount of money bang for my buck when it came to my home purchase. And it was better for me to have to travel further, to travel, you know, take a longer time to get to work than it was for me to try to buy a house in the city, get less square footage, and then have to pay more money for it. So that's a little bit of my house buying story. So definitely just be mindful of the kind of house that you buy. And know, you know, I knew when I bought my first home that it wasn't my last home. I knew that it was going to be my starter home, and I knew I was only going to stay there 5 years, whether it was 5 years and I was ready to upgrade for myself, or 5 years because I got married and it was time to upgrade for me and my husband to establish a home of our own. Either way, I knew I was only going to be there for 5 years, so I needed something that fit my lifestyle from that present till 5 years in. So number 9 is invest in reliable transportation. 9, invest in reliable transportation. And that definitely should be a no-brainer, but sometimes when you're under your 20s, you might have gotten your parents may have given you a car and it's lasted you through college, or you might have saved up your own money and purchased a car for like less than $5,000 or something of that nature. So as you get older, you may look into maybe getting something that's brand new or just gently used. Either way, just be mindful, make sure that the transportation is reliable. Sometimes we don't want to get into car payments if we never had to have them. But if you do decide to purchase something just cash only, straight up, just make sure that it's mechanically sound. Make sure you get it checked out. Make sure you're getting, you get it looked at thoroughly, because there's no need for you to pay cash for something, but you're spending more and more money into the repairs of maintaining that vehicle, and you're end up costing you more than if you had just went and got something that required a car note. So just be mindful of that as well. Number 10, protect your financial assets. Financial assets. So do you have property insurance? As you get, like I said, reach 30 or plus, you'll start acquiring more things that have more value. Start maybe having jewelry or furs or bigger cars or just, you know, big screen TVs or whatever the case may be. But you'll start acquiring more things. It's not that college dorm room furniture anymore, or the, you know, the hand-me-downs from family and friends and things of that nature. So you start acquiring more things of more value. So you want to make sure that you're protecting those assets by having some type of insurance. Even if you're just renting an apartment, you still should have renter's insurance to protect you against it. For whatever reason those things get damaged or stolen, you can have some assistance in the replacement cost of those items. So just make sure your financial assets, and make sure you have your insurance. Us ladies and men that are married, make sure your jewelry is protected. Make sure your diamond ring, your engagement rings, your whatever, tennis bracelets, whatever, just make sure those items are protected, because for whatever reason if they get stolen or damaged, you will have some be able to get help with that with your insurance for the replacement cost of those. You spent several thousands of dollars and saved for those things. Just make sure they are protected. Let's see, number 11, make sure you're buying health insurance. Health insurance. Now, like when you're in 20s, you think you're indispensable, you're indispensable. There's nothing can happen to you. You're full of health. You're full of energy. You bounce back. You eat what you want, and you snap right back into shape, and you can wear anything you want, and everything is in place. Everything is snatched, as some of us would say. But as you get older, the things do happen. You may run into some kind of health concerns and things of that nature. So you want to ensure that you have proper health insurance. Sometimes if you can afford it, it may be behoove you to have a higher deductible plan, just so you can, if you're not a person that have many health issues or have to go to the doctor that often, that may be something that you may want to look into. You also have health savings accounts. You can earn tax deductions there, as well as allowing your money to grow tax-free if you do put money towards a health savings account. But just as long as it's qualified expenses when it comes to your health savings account. So look into that. Contact your local whoever it is that you get your health insurance through, and ask the questions. They're there to help. Prior to me working at the post office, I worked at United Health. Hey, Richard, how are you? I worked at United Healthcare, and we knew all things about the plan. So, feel free to call the customer service rep for your plan, whether it's Blue Cross Blue Shield or United Healthcare, whatever, Sigma, whatever health insurance that you may have. Call and talk to those customer service reps. They are there to help and to explain your plan to you and explain your options to you. Just make sure you're fully aware of what your benefits are and what is covered before you change or do anything alterations to your plan. Number 12, provide for your family. I'm typing my own stuff, so you have to work with me here with life insurance. Okay, so if there are people in your life that rely on you, or you rely on your livelihood to sustain them. Good morning to you on Periscope. Please tag and share. I truly, truly appreciate that on Facebook as well as Periscope. Thank you for the heart love. So if there are people that rely on your income for their livelihood, you need to make sure that they are protected. If for whatever reason anything happens to you, there's a lot of different rules out there as far as life insurance and how you should decide how much you need and things of that nature. Just make sure that you'll be able to provide for your family until the youngest child is an adult. Just check with your local insurance providers in your area and see what your options are. Good morning, Shanae. How are you? If you are watching this broadcast and you do offer insurances, please reach out to me. I would love to interview you and get some questions answered for my viewers to help them make a better decision about when it comes to purchasing life insurance and making sure they know what options are available and what different terms mean and how they can qualify or how it's paid out if something was to happen to them unexpectedly. Oh, and so that is it for today of those financial rules. I definitely will give y'all a quick recap if y'all bear with me momentarily here. Okay, so number 7 was open a Roth IRA. Number 8 was buy a house the right way. Number 9 was invest in reliable transportation. Number 10 was, sorry guys, protect your financial assets. Number 11 was buying health insurance. Number 12 was provide for your family with life insurance. Thank you, Teresa. So you can catch me here every weekday morning, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk all things faith, finances, and the freedom of good credit. Please tag and share. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you for my live viewers. Thank you for tagging and sharing. Thank you for all your support throughout this journey of full-time entrepreneurship for me. I appreciate your time. If you have any questions about saving, budgeting, eliminating debt, or credit questions, please feel free to submit your question at bit.ly/asknefr, and I will get an answer for you. So see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.